at Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we're doing a Kidrobot super special video for you guys. We're going to be opening up 12 Kidrobot blind boxes and 2 very special figures. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up our first blind box. And I want to start with this one. This is the Bent World Beats. This one was made in 2011, so it's 3 years old. Now, just a quick side note for those of you that watched the egg video from last week, I said one of the boxes was made in 2007, and then I followed that up with saying it was 14 years old, which was obviously wrong, and everybody commented about that, so I apologize for making that little mistake in last week's video. And here's our first one. We have a little guitar here, and as you can see, it is bent. And then on the back, it says BWB, and it says Benter. Not to be confused with Bender from Futurama. But here's our little figure, and you can move their arms, and you cannot, oh, you can, okay. You can pop their arms and legs off apparently, so there we go. And you know, I'm sitting here trying to figure out where his face is, and if you flip it upside down, he actually, it looks like he's got 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth right there, so it looks a little creepy when you flip it upside down, but right there he is. It's kind of an interesting figure. I didn't order that many of those blind boxes, but just to give you a quick look at some of the other figures in the set, here they are. Next, I want to open up this owl, and this owl is probably the one blind box out here that I'm most excited to open because I haven't seen one of these. I have no idea what these figures look like other than this picture right here that shows these crazy looking owls. And I think I read that these can be mixed and matched, so if you buy more than one, you can kind of decorate them and make them look different. Let's see what we got here for our first ever owl on the channel. And I did buy one more of these, so I have 2 of them. So it looks like we got the gray one, and I think it should just pop apart here. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this one to the side, and when we do the next blind box with the owl, I'm going to kind of swap them around and see what they look like when you change them out. But here's the little paper that comes inside of here. And it looks like we got probably one of the most plain looking owls out of all of them. The red one is probably the one that I would really want to see the most. Or the black one, the black or the red one, because that one looks pretty cool too. So we got the plain Jane gray one. That's a little disappointing. We'll set that to the side. And let's open up the Simpsons next. And I have about 4 of these left. We did most of the case. And I asked you guys what you wanted to see more of and what you didn't want to see more of, and a lot of people said they didn't want to see more of the Simpsons, so that's the reason why we haven't done one of these in a while. And it looks like we got the pawn shop guy. I can't think of his name though. He's the war veteran that's missing his arm, I guess, but there he is. And he's actually a 1 in 20, so he's a common one in this set. There's some harder ones to get, like Patty and Selma are a 1 in 40. Next up, we have the Dunny Azteca 2 figure. Here's a quick look at the side of the box so you can see some of the figures. Let's go ahead and get this ripped open. Now, some of you guys were wondering why I didn't upload a video this morning. Well, I actually went on a little vacation this weekend. I went to the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina. And so that's the reason why I didn't have more videos for this week for you guys. I am going to do the egg video for tomorrow though, so don't worry. For those of you that like the egg videos, we will be uploading that. So we got this figure here. I think we got him in the past. I can't remember if we did or not. This was actually one of the first blind box cases that I ordered on the channel, and it's just taking forever to get through it. But here is the figure. I think we did get him at some point. He's kind of a mean, creepy little guy. We'll set him down. And let's open up the Dunny Sideshow, which is the other case that I bought around that same time that we're getting close to being done with this case. Oh, nice. We got this guy yet again. So this is the guy that has the necklace and the little staff, which we did get this one. I know that for a fact. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to open one more of these. So here's this little guy. He's actually probably one of my favorite ones from this series. He looks really cool. I love the little necklace that he has. But let's go ahead and get this next one opened up so we can hopefully get a new one this time. Got my fingers crossed. So let's see what we got here. And oh no, we got the bat with the little pig nose. Now some of you guys are like, that's just a bat nose, but it looks like a pig nose to me. We're gonna keep going though until we get a new one. And I was just looking at the box. We're actually still missing like 5 or 6 of these figures, so hopefully this will be a new one. If not, we'll just keep going until we run out. And we did get a new one. Nice. So this is gonna be this guy. He's kind of creepy looking, isn't he? The interesting thing is there's 2 different photos here. One of them he's got red eyes and the other one he doesn't. This is the one that does not have the red eyes. It says Hope on the back of him. It's kind of a crazy looking figure. He's got kind of a squinty eye too. Let's go ahead and set him down. And let's open up one of the blind boxes that gets requested more than anything else that I do here on the channel. This is the BFFs. I decided to do 2 of these for you guys that keep requesting them. And we haven't gotten all the figures. We've gotten a lot of them though. And for this one, we got the tooth that went flying across the room. Big T and Little C plus Barry. You're the sweetest tooth. And it comes with a little piece of candy corn and a Twizzler with a little face on it. So here he is all put together. And I'm really excited about the egg video that we're doing tomorrow for you guys, because I ordered an entire case of just random different blind boxes that I haven't shown here on the channel before. So tomorrow's video is going to be really awesome. So for those of you that want to see new stuff, you know, not the same BFF stuff that I've shown you before, if you want to see some new blind boxes, be sure and check that video out. And for this one, we got the Mr. Donutsu and Joe. This is a 3 in 32, a match made in bakery heaven. Here's our little cup of coffee and our donut. It's a chocolate donut, chocolate on chocolate. That's the best kind of donut. All it needs is a little bit of sprinkles and it would be really good. We'll set that down. Now let's open up the dog pop back here. Oh man, I just leveled everybody, but here's the dog pops. They come in different colors. We got the green one, which is sitting right there on the side. And some of you guys told me last week that they do make different animals in these pops, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I did try to look on eBay and there wasn't any available, so we'll have to see if I can find some new ones. And of course, we get the same exact color. There's 10 different colors. That means I had a 1 in 10 chance of getting the same color, and we got the same exact one. How unfortunate is that? Let's go ahead and open up. This is the Yummy Dessert blind box. I really like these. These are really cool little keychains. And as you can see, somebody just took tape and just wrapped this thing silly with tape. And I did buy these from a bookstore. Kind of surprised that the bookstore had these. I'm also kind of surprised that they were all chewed up like this, but a blind box is a blind box. Hopefully it is sealed inside. Let's see what we got here. It is sealed, so that's good. Even though it was all taped up, the package is still sealed, which is what counts. And we got the popsicle. This is a new one. Here is our little popsicle. And I actually did put one of these on my keychain. It was the little sugar cookie. Where's he at? He's not on the box, but it was the little sugar cookie that had the red icing on it. I really like that one, so I ended up putting that on my keychain. But here is our Ice Slander snake. This was one that was requested. It was a subscriber requested item. I looked it up and I was like, wow, that one looks really cool. So I went ahead and ordered it. And this was actually pretty expensive. If I remember correctly, I think it was like $40 for this one figure. But oh man, is he worth it. Look at this. He's got a little rattler right there. It looks like he ate something too. He's got a little lump too from where he ate something. And it actually, wow, I did not know that it did that. So inside of here, I'm assuming this was a rabbit, maybe. It's a little rabbit egg or something. Wow, that is awesome. I'm not a big fan of snakes myself because I got bit by one when I was younger, but I really like the Joe Ledbetter figures. That thing is just awesome looking. I love this figure. So it looks like we got 3 blind boxes left. This is the Art of War blind box. We've opened a couple of these so far. That's where our little nerdy lightsaber guy came from. Let's see what we got in this one. There's some really cool samurai figures in this set, some ninjas and stuff like that. And of course, we get the same one. So I'm gonna open another one for you guys. I mean, there's so many different figures. Here we go with try number 2. I tell you, our luck today hasn't been the best. This is getting a little comical as to what's going on with some of this stuff, but let's see what we got for this one. Oh, nice. This is definitely a new one. He's got a little sword, and he's actually got some hair. Wow. So this one has some hair. This one almost looks like a rare one, but it's not. It's right there. It's a 2 in 20. So here's our little knight with his sword. I say sword. I'm not 100% sure that that is a sword. It looks kind of like a torch or a flame. In fact, if you look at the back, it looks like just like a torch, but the other ones look like they're holding swords. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a sword that's on fire or if it's just supposed to be a torch. But either way, it's still a really cool figure. I like that little hair though. That was a really nice touch. That's pretty cool. We'll set that right there. Let's go ahead and open up. This is the Dunny Ye Olde English series. So here's a look at some of the figures. Did not order very many of these because this one little blind box was pretty expensive. So we're not going to be doing a whole case of this anytime soon. I'm assuming these are harder to find. In fact, the date on the bottom here is 2008. So these are about 6 years old. And let's see what we got for our one Ye Olde English blind box here. Dropped something too, but here's our figure. It's a little yellow thing, and it comes with some little pieces. So I'll get the pieces put together real quick and we'll see what it looks like. So here's our cute little guy with his happy ice cream cone and his little luggage bag that he's kind of trolling around behind him. Also comes with this little Kidrobot sticker, I guess. I'm assuming that's a sticker. It looks like it. Yeah, it is a sticker. So this one actually has a sticker with him. That one's pretty cool. We'll set that one down and let's open up the final blind box. This is the Fatcap Series 3. We've gotten a lot of really cool figures out of this. The Run DMC looking figure right there is my favorite so far anyways. We haven't done the Fatcap Series 1 or 2 on the channel, so if you guys like these, I might order one of the other series. And this is the little graffiti guy. And he is a 5 in 40, so I'm assuming that's more of a common one. He's probably, yeah, I think he's the most common one out of the whole series. So there he is. We have gotten that one before. And finally, we have this teeter back here. So I'm gonna get this teeter taken out of the box and we'll check this thing out. So here's our rabbit teeter. I say rabbit, that's what I assume it is. And if you look right here, it's got a date of 2006. So this one's kind of old. And it's made to lay on its back like this, and then you can kind of spin it around if you want. Not really sure what the purpose of doing that would be, but that is the way that it was designed. Here's a look at the back. This one is brand new. It's never been out of the box before, and it's a little oily, like it's a little slimy for some reason. That's kind of strange. But that is one really cute figure. Now I will have to say, out of everything out here that we've opened today, by far this one is my favorite. And it's, you know, it probably would have been my favorite even if it didn't have this little compartment with this little guy in here, but that really made the figure. I mean, that is just so awesome that they did that. It's really creative, really unique. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our Kidrobot video for today. If you did, be sure to press the like button, especially if you want to see more videos like this. Also, stay tuned for the egg video tomorrow. I promise you it's going to have some really cool stuff in it. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and thanks for stopping by.